What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? I'm back at you again after a long hiatus from the NBA, planning their miraculous NBA Finals that will happen tonight at 8:30. Now, if I were you, I would be expecting a lot of fuck shit to happen because they had a few extra days. I think this was the longest they've ever had before an NBA Finals has started. So, expect a lot of deep shots, a lot of three-pointers, a lot of guys letting guys drive to the basket, a lot of dunks. Expect every game to be in the hundreds. Expect a lot of scoring, guys. And like we've seen last year, the best player won this. I don't think it's going to be the same thing this year because we know Luka Doncic is the best player in the series right now, but he's not on the best team. As far as best player downward, if you look at the roster, actually I got to pull that up. I should have done that before. So we got the Mavericks roster 24, and then we're gonna pull up the Celtics roster because what's gonna have to happen is we gotta show you basically player to player who's got the best players. I already know Boston, player down, they got the better roster, head to toe, but Dallas might have a better bench. The Celtics have better starters, but Dallas's bench is deeper. They have more quality, good players on their bench, whereas the Celtics, they have specialists. They have guys that can shoot threes, but that's about it. They don't really have a defender on the bench. They don't have a lengthy guy. They have a bunch of specialist shooters on their bench. I don't know if that's enough to get it done, and we're just going to have to find out tonight. But based on the bets, which I'm going to show you in a second, after I show you these rosters real quick, because let's look at the Mavericks real quick. They picked up Exum out for trade. They used him a little bit. Gafford off for trade. Josh Green got his ass bullied against Jason Tatum. Tatum just beat him down. Tim Hardaway, Hardy made some shots. Kyrie, we know he's a good player, great player. Derrick Jones is more of a great defender. They paying him the veteran minimum, guys. 27-year-old, a veteran. This guy is a really good defender, elite athlete. This guy, I think he's going to play a big part in this series. He's going to make a name for himself, guys. He's going to get himself paid. What else we got here? Derek Lively, another great player, turning out to be a stud for them. Markieff Morris, they could use some of his wisdom, but I don't know if he's going to see that much. P.J. Washington, another player from the trade, helping them a hell of a lot. I just don't think they got enough, guys, because what you're going to see on this side is just more. They got more to offer on this side. You got Jaylen Brown going to be playing pissed off. He didn't get his All-NBA bid. He's not getting his endorsement, so he's going to be showing out, ladies and gentlemen. I have a really big itch, and I just think this brother is going to show you a little something. And there's a reason they didn't let LeBron come here, because if LeBron was playing here, they wouldn't let LeBron lose to these kids. So you got to give them something that they can beat and something to bolster their legacy. If they beat Luka and Kyrie, they beat a prior champion and they beat the best player in the world. So they got something to hang their hat on. Now, if Dallas wins, it's not really much to say because they didn't beat a championship team. They beat a team that won the East in a weak year of the East, so it's not really much to brag about. But the Celtics, they got bragging rights if they win. They got Jalen. Hauser can make some threes for you off the bench. You got Drew Holiday playing lockdown defense and scoring at will. Then you got Al Horford adding the wisdom, but he's kind of small. We're going to have to see how that plays a part against Lively, who's way bigger than him, and Gafford, who's a bigger guy. So we're going to have to see if that gives them ailments. Cornette, they're going to need his size, so we're going to have to see if he plays. He got hurt last series. Porzingis is going to be back. His size is going to play a part. We're going to have to see if he can stay upright. That brother gets hurt if you sneeze on the brother. So we're going to have to see if that brother can withstand this grueling 7-game series that he's never been a part of. He's never been in any meaningful games in the NBA. He hasn't been out of the first round before. And technically, he hasn't played past the first round with this team because he's been hurt. So we're going to have to see if this brother can even rise to this occasion. Because this is the NBA Finals, brothers. We know this shit's rigged and scripted. But these brothers are still under the lights, under the microscope, and they still gonna be human, and they still gonna make mistakes, brother. And like I say, what could go wrong will go wrong. So I don't care how perfect you plan this shit out, shit still gonna happen. Shit still gonna go the wrong way. And I still think these brothers are not battle tested. So I don't know. I'm torn, brothers. I don't know which way to go. Jason Tatum's still out here. He's got something to prove. The brother's practically almost 6'9". They make him 6'8", but he's closer to 6'9" if you see the brother in person. This brother, Jaylen Brown's closer to 6'5", but they give him 6'6". But because he's girthy, so they just give it to him. These sizes, you just never know sometimes. And then you got, where's the other brother? Where is he? Where's that brother? The shooter. Where is he? Derek White. Where is Derek White? He's not on the roster. I'm not seeing his name, but Derek White is another player. He's going to be a problem. That brother can shoot threes at will. Oh, there he is. He's right here. They're not showing his name. Oh, it's being blocked. His name's being blocked. It's glitched out. But this brother, Derek White, if he doesn't stay on the Celtics, that brother's going to get paid somewhere else because he's a good player. He's an ugly brother, but the brother can shoot the ball and he can play defense, and he's a streaky defender. He can make defensive plays at certain points of the game. I'm not saying all game, but there's certain points of the game the brother affects the game on defense. And they all play so well together. They've been playing so long together with some good additions. Drew Holiday was such a great addition for this team. He's a champion, so he can show them how to win, just like Kyrie can on that side. But I think Boston just has a little bit more, guys. They got more pressure. If they don't get it done, they're going to have so much hell to pay for. Whereas if Dallas loses, no one's going to give them hell because no one's picking them to win. So it's going to be more on Boston. They're going to be the choke artists here. But we talking about game one tonight. We not talking about the whole goddamn series because I ain't no goddamn psychic. So based on the bets, you got almost 70% of the money on the Mavericks. And on the over-under, 95%. And Boston, they 6.5-point favorites, but everybody's going against that. So I'm picking Boston, guys, based on what's happening on the bets. I got Boston winning tonight, and I got them covering the spread because all the bets are against them. And we got that. We going to stick with that, guys. Boston's going to win tonight. And since they 6.5-point favorites, they going to cover that, in my opinion, because the public is going against that. So I think the score is going to be, let me think here. Let's see. I'm going to say it's going to be 108. Hold on. It's going to be 114 to 107. The Celtics going to take care of business at home. That's my opinion. I could be wrong, but that's what my brain is telling me. My heart is telling me the Mavericks, though, because of Luka. Luka could come out there. Whoops, I spilled something. I'll worry about that later. Luka can come out there and he could just cause a havoc and make every shot and make these brothers look like they're nothing. But I'm going to pick the Celtics tonight, and Luka will do it at another game. Game one, I got the Celtics winning, brothers. I got to clean up this spill. I'll join you later after the game. Thanks for watching. Join me next video for the next breakdown. Other than that, boys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.